said my blood pressure was, I don't know, he said it was something like 150 over 90 something, but I don't feel that, so I don't know.
That sounds pretty.
I don't know what those numbers mean. And if I don't feel bad, do I need medicine?
You know, when I was in primary school, my teacher talked about those numbers, but I still don't understand it either. And I think they mentioned that you could be on the verge of a stroke if it's too high.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you maybe don't feel anything, and it's still you're in danger?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
They even told me I could have a stroke too, you know, and I'm just 25. So.
Amen.
I can feel my arteries hardening now.
Oh, really?
How are you guys doing?
Hi, nurse. How are you?
I'm good. See you again.
No. Wait,
have a question.
Good. We were just talking, you know, Mom was just sharing her signs, vital signs, and she said her numbers were pretty high, but she's not certain she's feeling okay. Could you tell us, you know,
A little bit. What numbers?
her blood pressure was like 150 something?
150 over 92, something like that.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you want to sit down and I will check it and see how you're doing?
Okay.
If it's 150, the normal blood pressure is 90 over 60 to 140 over 90. Any of the, if you're within this range, is good. 150 may be a little on the high side, but let me check you and see. So, well, your blood pressure is really high, and she don't look very good.
Me too, Mom. You okay? Mom, are you okay? Oh my God.
Smile for me. Squeeze my arm. Squeeze my arm. Let's call 911. Can you call the paramedics? Let's get the paramedics. She needs to be taken to the hospital.
Somebody get 911, please. Mom, don't go.
Hopefully the ambulance gets here.
So, first of all, do you have a list of your medications? We really need that. Okay, you have it. And who is your doctor? Do you remember? Do you remember?
I think he's
You
up
can
to Parchment.
speak. Okay, okay. We have a stroke victim here.
When did this happen?
This happened 5 minutes ago.
What are the symptoms?
She has a facial droop. She's weak on one side.
Can you save her?
Probably. If you go to the hospital fast.
Okay.
Okay. We are ready to go.
It's so serious.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Let's take her to the truck.
Okay. So basically, a person can have no symptoms whatsoever, and they will be talking to someone and they will have a stroke right away. It is called a silent killer, and Dr. Poku is going to talk about the details. But we just need to mention, if you were sitting there with someone who has stroke symptoms, a lot of times what kills the patient is not the stroke itself, but how we take care of what is just happening. So she just started feeling different. There are two things that look exactly the same. A diabetic whose blood sugar goes really low, and a stroke patient. It has almost the same symptoms. So tomorrow, Dr. Poku will go over that. But for you, if someone is having a stroke right in front of you, or someone is having a stroke in your home or at work and you're the only person there, you have to remember 4 things. which is FAST, F-A-S-T. The F is to look at the face. You will see that one side of the face is lower, the jaw has just tilted, so the facial droop. Then A, check the arms, let them squeeze your arm. If they can squeeze really hard on this side and not so hard on this side, it means they have a weakness on that side, and the doctor needs to know which side they're having the weakness to decide which side of the brain they had the stroke on. If it's on one side, the weakness will be on the opposite side. So you need to know which side started being weak. And sometimes the doctor wants to know, even if they get to the hospital and both sides are weak now, they want to know which side started being weak first. And the S stands for speech. Tell them to smile for you or to talk to you. If they cannot talk, it means that the stroke is from a specific side of the brain that the doctor wants to know. And the T is timing. Like Michael said, we have to get them to the hospital fast. If it passes 6 hours, the treatment is going to be very difficult. The sooner they can start treatment, the better. Some stroke victims will come totally back to normal, others will not. So stay with the patient, call 911, and do not call the patient's doctor. A lot of patients will say, oh, I know my doctor's name and this is their phone number. Don't ever call their doctor. Call 911 so they can get help. And do not go to Pioneer Valley or all those. We have 2 stroke centers in the valley, the University Hospital or IMC. Take them to a stroke center, not any hospital. Because if you go to any hospital, they will transfer them to the stroke center, and the 6-hour window is passing by very fast. So you want to tell them to bring their medications with you to the hospital so the doctor can see what they are taking, and make sure that you always know the time it happened. So they will decide, are we still within the 6-hour window, or are we past it? How safe it is for us to treat it. So remember FAST. Facial droop, arm weakness, speech, and act fast. Timing is important. Thank you.